One minute you feel loved and welcomed, and there's an excitement when they see you. The next minute, or the next day or the next week, there isn't that same energy, that same excitement, that same love. And what that teaches us is not necessarily you're in a toxic or bad relationship or environment, but what it teaches us through self-development is that we have to encourage, love ourselves, and not put our happiness in other people's hands. And I say this very positively, with a very positive tone. This is not a negative video where, oh, they don't appreciate me, they don't respect me, they don't love me. That's toxic if they don't do those things. And that you just got to get out of. There's no overthinking that. What I'm speaking about is when you are loved, when you are appreciated, and you have the track record with this person or these people that show that they mutually respect and appreciate you. So when that's the case, if there's a foundation of mutual respect and appreciation, what you have to check yourself with is that you constantly keep your happiness in your own hands, as far as like, don't depend on someone else to give you joy every day. Whether it's your child, your lover, your pet. There's nothing wrong with a season of life where you don't understand this, because you have to develop. You have to be fair to yourself. You're not just born with self-development. But emotionally, most people don't reach emotional maturity till they're about 40, halfway through their life. Emotionally, you have to work through these things, and you have to remind yourself no matter what age. So when you start to depend on other people for your emotional joy, happiness, excitement, you are failing. And again, I want to be clear. We're not talking about you being in a bad relationship and justifying it, because that's toxic, and emotionally you got to just fight through it and get the hell out of there, and don't have contact again. Don't check in again. I'm talking about you have a track record with a person or people or situation where there is mutual respect shown, and it's just now you're just in life. And again, you got to understand that every day when you wake up, it's your job to wake yourself up. That's adulthood. Every day it's your job to be productive, to go to the gym, to do your laundry, to also encourage yourself. That's your job. Not your lover, not your pet, not your children, not your parents. If you depend on other people, you put your happiness in their hand, you're putting the biggest burden on life, which they can never fulfill and you can never fulfill. Why? Because every time you see someone, if you are going to try to be overly give to them, that's not healthy for them and for you. And so there has to be this balance of emotions, this self-development where you're in charge, you take ownership. You don't feel bad if you're in a healthy relationship or a healthy situation and, a block party is not thrown for you every day. Okay? Because you'd be, it's like the same type of situation where grown people always tell you when their birthday is. I mean, they tell you like weeks and months in advance. To me, that's a red flag. Why? I mean, are you starving for attention, for encouragement, that you have to announce your birthday so far in advance? I'm not talking about young people, and I'm not talking about, hot chicks. I mean, they get an exception. Everyone gets an exception, okay? You look up a lot of things, guys, there's exceptions. You look up the National Electrical Code, there's an exception, okay? Some people get exception, but I still make a red flag. Why? Guys, girls, you have to be in charge of your own happiness. That's the message in this video. You can give exceptions, but I'm making a little bit of even a joke. You can't live by the exception, okay, in your own personal life based on what you want to do. Everyone's different. Take this message for what it is. Your happiness in your hands. Healthy relationships don't always mean it's your birthday every day, okay? Toxic relationship, don't justify, get out of there. That's what I'm saying. Hope you got it. I appreciate you watching. Click the thumbs up, subscribe. I'll see you next one.